everything of what you want in a safety has been Jesse Bates, and he's playing good football.
On 2nd and 1, it's Walker picks up a Seahawks first down.
Metcalfs, Tyler Lockett's that get down the field, that take time for these routes to develop. So you're going to have sacks, just not as many as they've had to start this season.
Off the fake to Walker. It is complete to the tight end, Fant. Picks up a first down and more, Noah Fant. Smith under pressure, steps up, throws back the other way, and it's caught by Fant. What a throw. Geno Smith on the move. Throws it back across the field.
Now brings that same style offense to the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's Walker, first down inside the 10, the 5, to the end zone on his birthday. Kenneth Walker takes it in for a Seahawks touchdown.
And Kenneth Walker, you're not going to catch him in open space. And remember, Kenny, I was talking about he is a premier running back.
From the 30, Smith and Jigba looking to throw. He fires downfield. And what a catch! DK Metcalf comes down with it at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
Metcalf goes up. I said one of the best athletes in the NFL. High points that football. See the rush yards this corner.
2nd down and 3. Cousins taken down. Back at the 34-yard line. First sack of the day for the Seahawks. All right, here we go on 3rd down. Smith steps up, takes that shot to the end zone. It is Metcalf. DK Metcalf with a Seahawks touchdown on the 31-yard bomb from Geno Smith.
You're going to have the safeties pop out. You're going to have your middle linebacker running the seam. The problem is that your middle linebacker is slow playing this, turns around, and there is nobody in the middle. As soon as Geno Smith recognized the linebacker's the one that's supposed to have that middle of the field, DK Metcalf gets rifled the ball right to him for the touchdown. Looking to match that again today.
There's Algier, spins out of the first tackle attempt. Second down and 1. Robinson again, but this time will not get there. Bit of a whirlwind. He's on the field today. His first game with the Seahawks. First down as Robinson looks to cut to the outside. Draymond Jones comes up to make the tackle. On first down, Smith lobs one up for Walker, who dives, makes the catch. Spectacular reception by Walker for his 2nd touchdown today.
Caught this like a wide receiver. Look at that. Over his shoulder, outstretched arms. You don't see running backs make that type of catch. That is a tremendous play by Kenneth Walker. And then just take a look at Geno Smith being mobile in the pocket, gets away from that. Drop back is not where they're at their best because the offensive line isn't built for that.
Cousins had completed 9 straight prior to that attempt, and now it's Jones again. 2 straight plays. Draymond Jones knocking down the pass, and now comes up with his 3rd sack of the season. He said, I'd be exhausted.
I'd be exhausted, yeah.
3rd down and 9. Cousins looking, hit. Ball comes loose. Seahawks recover. And it's taken all the way back into the end zone by Hall. Mafe with the initial hit. Hall scooped it up.
Let's see if this is a fumble or Kirk Cousins' arm was going forward. Trying to buy time. Oh, got it. It is a fumble. Boy, Mafe, he times that perfectly. Gets his hand right on the football. Jars it loose before Kirk Cousins could bring that arm forward. And there's Derek Hall, their leader in sacks, picking up that scoop and score. Boy, what a turn of events for the Seattle Seahawks. Nice job defensively stepping up.
1st and 10. Cousins intercepted. It was intended for London, and it is picked off by Julian Love. Now the question is, was Love down?
I think Love was down.
Myers from 59. It is good. He told us, I grew up in the Michael Vick era, watching the Falcons.
Said he loved that era.
Pass is picked off. Kobe Bryant. 3 consecutive possessions for the Falcons, and with a turnover.
Easy interception, smartly slides. No need to possibly have the ball forced out of his hands for a fumble. And that is another takeaway for the Seahawks defense.